Fantastic. Welcome to Junior's 1028 project. Now, what is Junior's 1028 project? Well, let me tell you. In Japan, the numbers can mean also like your different things. So, like 10 means Ju, 2 means ni, and 8 means ya. So, Junia. That's me, Junior. So, hello there, Joy Nuggets. Good to see you. My name's Junior. I live in Japan. I'm having fun here. I'm Santa Claus. I do a lot of different things. And today is the 1028 project where we just kind of like spitball and, oh, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Fantastic. So we just have fun and talk and listen and have fun. So today, interesting day, fun stuff. I worked at a preschool today. Now, what I'd like to talk about first is the train ride there to work today. So the train ride to work today is it was during rush hour, so I left my house right around 8:30 in the morning, so prime rush hour time. Now I try to get the first car so I can make my transfer a little easier, but the problem is that first car is pretty full. And it's kind of crazy. I don't know if you've seen those videos or not of the people kind of cramming themselves in to the train. Well, that's kind of what it's like. So it's like, yeah. So I usually have my backpack, but I flip it around to the front, and like uh, because I work in a preschool, I have to change my shoes, so my shoe bag is flopping around and hitting people, and like and then like I want to make sure that like I have my phone in this hand and this hand, like both hands are like visible because of the whole groping culture. So you don't want to be accused of groping anybody. So you want to make sure that your hands are visible and free so that they're like, oh, nope, he's not groping me. Like I'm not trying to do anything bad or anything. So yeah, kind of crazy. And so the first stop I get in the train, and I always try to get into the I always try to be the last, so like the door closes and I'm right against the door. That's what I try to do. So today I got in on the train and I was the last person there. So like I'm right against the door and there's a guy that's right next to me and I have my hand up and the guy's like you can smell my armpits. I'm glad I put on deodorant. So anyway, so there's three stops that is just so the first three stops are the worst today. So and it's very crowded. It's on the subway, and so I have to take this train. Like I have no other option than to take this train, and it is always so crowded. So I get on this train and up against the door. Like if you've ever seen like I'm plastered against the door that's going. So like the first stop on there, and then like of course the second stop there's people that want to get on. So I go out and like there's people that want to get on and I'm like, dude, there's no room. There's no room. So like and I feel so bad because like I'm I'm Santa Claus, right? And it's not very Santa Claus-esque to be like, dude, like, there's no room. Sorry. Like, I'm trying to back myself into this really, really crowded train. And anyway, I kind of wish like it wasn't so crowded, but I have to get on this train to get to work. So And the second stop, I get off to let people out so they can get out of the train. And then oh, this stop was so funny because I'm like, because there was a lot of people waiting to get on the train. And there is no freaking way that they're getting on this train because it is so crowded on this train. So, like, I get out and I'm letting people on, and then finally I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get on because there's no more room in this space. There's in this train. So like I turn around, I have my backpack on the front, and I'm like, I back up, and I'm like, and there's still like five more people that want to get on the train. I'm like, there's no way you're getting on, dude. There's no way because it is so full. And I back up, and like my backpack is like outside of the train, like pushing people back to get onto the train, and then finally please, go try to come inside. The doors are closing, and I'm like, and the doors close. Finally, the doors close. Anyway, and my back hurts, right? So it's like my legs hurt, my back hurts, and I'm like, I'm holding on for dear life, hoping not to collapse. Finally, we get to the third station, which is what I need to go to transfer to my next train. Finally. So I get off. Everyone's like, out of the train. It's crazy. Like, it's hard to explain unless you've actually been there and done that. Like, I do not wish my Thursday mornings on anybody because it is like you are crammed like sardines into this little train. Little piece of advice for rush hour. On the train, subway, always put your backpack between your knees. Well, see, I that's a good idea, but like I always put it in front of me because anyway, because between the knees, like I don't know, between the knees is like it would be too uncomfortable for me because I want to have control of my backpack so that I have at least one shoulder strap on. You know what I mean? Because I can't hold like if I holding it like it's easy to rip it out of my hands. So yeah, I always try to have one shoulder strap on. At least for me, that's what works for me. I do think that putting between the knees would save a little more space for other people, which is a great idea. But anyway, I got my flashcards and my because like today is like different because I have to have my flashcards and my lunch and my like because there's no like convenience store or anything nearby, so I have to carry everything with me for the entire day. Well, here in Chile, it's kind of mandatory to put it between your knees. I believe you. I believe you, man. Anyway, I'm just glad that like it's a safe society and I don't have to worry about like pickpockets or anything else because like I'm so happy. I've never been pickpocketed in Japan. It would be like if you were I'm not going to say anything. But like when I was in Rome, like I was a tourist in Rome and I got pickpocketed in Rome and my credit card and my wallet got stolen in Rome when I was on the subway during rush hour. Like that really sucked. Like I hated like that was just like one of the worst experiences ever was being pickpocketed in Rome. Like I had to call the police and cancel my credit cards. Like it made my trip like not so fun. And I was happy that I had at least some other cash on me to be able to pay for everything and to live like to finish up the rest of my trip. But like that really was terrible to be able to have my wallet, my credit cards, and everything stolen while I was in Rome. That was really terrible. But I hope that doesn't happen to anyone. Anyway, Wow. We've talked a lot in the last 10 minutes. That's crazy. Well, there you go. So that's the train system. Oh my goodness. I want to live in Japan. It's safer than here. You know, it is so safe here. Like, please come and live in Japan. Like, I can walk to the convenience store seriously at 3 a.m. and be okay. Okay, well, that's it. 10:28. We'll talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye bye.